Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for February the 8th through to the 14th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, thank you. Thank you so much for all of the support that you give me each and every day through your likes, through subscribing, through your comments, but most importantly, just showing up every day. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to you. Three of Pentacles was our very first card. So it's going to be a hard work week. It's going to be a hard work week, whether we're talking about work or relationships, your interaction within the community, the neighborhood, at home. It's putting your best foot forward. It's doing what has to be done. Now, it's very important to do your best at whatever you do this week, because even though you don't think people are appreciating you or paying attention to what you're doing, they are. Okay, so especially if you are working towards a job promotion or maybe stature in the community in some way, or trying to get people on board with a certain idea, you really have to mind what you are doing. Okay, be very conscious of what you are doing. Now, secondly, this is your portal into tomorrow and you hold the paintbrush. So dream big. Okay, what do you want it to look like? It's your energy that's going to make it possible. Now, next to it is the Eight of Wands, which means that you may see a lot of opportunities come your way this week. Things that you can grab onto, things that you can maneuver into your path forward, things that you can incorporate into your lifestyle. This could be new romance. This could be new job opportunities. This could be starting your own business and figuring out the way to do it. We also have, towards the end of next week, I don't want to jump the gun, but it is a moving card. So you may see an invitation to maybe go to the next town or city over in order for romance to happen, or a job that suits your strengths, your talents, what you bring to the table. So keep your eyes open. Okay, we don't want to be looking too far forward though with this card. Okay, this is kind of a warning that we might have our projections so far forward that we're not paying attention to our immediate surroundings as much, and we could miss some very important opportunities that could come our way, and they could fly right by us if we are not paying attention to our immediate surroundings. So slow it down, go with the flow, be in the now. Okay, we want to dream big, yes we do, but we don't want to be looking so far forward that we are not even paying attention to what is happening in the moment. It's crossed over by the Fool, so this is new opportunities, new stepping stones, new paths opening up to you. It could be relationships. It could be, I read this card more often than not in career settings, but it doesn't necessarily mean that in a general reading. It could be stature in the community. It could be all of a sudden you find yourself in a position of power in a group setting, in a neighborhood setting, in a home setting. Okay, this also is a little bit of taking a risk on yourself, believing in your strengths, believing in your own empowerment enough to take that leap in order to take that step of faith. But we are probably this week, we are looking at our security. So chances are it's going to land more closer to home than it is work related, unless of course you work right out of your home. That could be as well. But I think we are looking at our relationships at home, our structure, our security, our well-being, how it all plays out. I don't want to jump the gun, so we'll talk about your love card in a few minutes, but it kind of works into that. So, you're looking at how well you are grounded, how secure you are in where you are right now so that you can go forward. Absolutely. With the Knight of Wands, it's kind of like you are at this halfway point. You've come so far in your journey, and now it's time to take a deep breath and realize that you made it through, first of all, and embrace yourself for making it through to this point. But before you mount that horse, before you ride off into your sunrise of tomorrow, you want to also ask for the protection going forward. So make sure that you are in your everyday spiritual meditation or prayer, that you are asking to be encircled by a white light or a divine light to protect you, to keep your path straight. You want to ask for help going forward. You want to include that in your prayer time, in your meditation time. We have the Two of Pentacles. So this kind of goes into the structure as well, right? We're looking into our home life, our structure, because we're only as powerful out there in the world as we are feeling stable and secure in our own homes, with the people surrounding us that love us and build us up and that we can lean on. Absolutely. The Two of Pentacles says that there's a little bit of an imbalance here. So maybe you've been pushing it too hard at work and not enough time at home, or maybe you're going out with your friends too much, not enough time at home. Maybe you're at home too much and you need to get off the couch and get to work. Whatever it is, okay, but there's an imbalance in your life, and so I think you are really looking towards that imbalance this week and to bring in the balance and how to make things so that there is a balance going forward. As we go into next week, we have the Eight of Cups, like I mentioned, okay? This is often a travel card, so you just might be looking towards making that the next vacation plans. That could be. But in a general reading, I would say it is going forward in your path, in your creativity, in your strength, in your empowerment, and knowing that you have to leave some sense of security behind in order to do that. It's letting go of something in your life that you've always relied on in order to move forward. Now, the easiest one to explain away is if you are of age where you are moving out of the parental home and going out in the world on your own. Okay, because you're leaving your security behind, right? Mom, dad, the bills being paid, the food in the fridge all the time, the lights always came on when you flick the switch, to your own independence, and it can be very scary. But it doesn't mean that there's going to be less abundance going forward. It just means it's a new path of abundance going forward. Now, for our love card, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So what are you cultivating? If you are in a relationship, then what are you cultivating? Are you cultivating passion, love, security for the other person? Or do you find the errors in their way more often than not and point them out? What are you cultivating? Are you cultivating um, a unity, compassion, beauty, love? So this week is a week to really look at what part you play in the relationship, how you bring that relationship into a deeper level, a higher level, a beautiful level. And if you're not in some way, and I mean, we can all look at ourselves and understand where we dropped the ball. So it's understanding perhaps where we dropped the ball so that we can pick it back up and run with it and take that relationship to the next level. Now, if you're not in a relationship, then what are you cultivating? Are you sitting at home and then after the night goes by, well, I'm alone again? Are you getting out there and you're meeting and you're greeting and you're getting ready and you're making sure that your hair's right and the clothes are comfortable but look good, and are you going out and you're talking to people and getting in groups, and or are you sitting at home and the phone didn't ring again? So what are you cultivating in love? So it's a lot about you. It's all about your actions this week, the part that you play in love, whether or not you are in a relationship. Are you opening up the door for somebody? Are you keeping it closed if you're looking for love? If you're in a relationship, are you taking the time to give them the attention they need? to show them that they are loved, that they are appreciated, that they are the most important person in your life? Or are you too busy and distracted with other things in the world and you haven't taken the time lately to do just that? For career and job, we have the hangman. So really this is a week to kind of take it back a step and see where you are putting your energy and if it is going to be giving you value down the road. So it's almost, this would be a meditation card, absolutely. So it's thinking about what you are actually putting your energy into. If there is, I mean, we can spend hours and hours and hours at work and we think we're accomplishing a lot, but at the end of the day, it doesn't move us forward in any way. So I guess it's making sure that there is value behind the energy you are putting into work, career, that job, that business, so that you do prosper, that you do grow, that you are strengthened. For spirituality, we have the Knight of Cups. This is really just love. Loving yourself, loving the world around you, being grateful for what you do have around you, expressing it, being grateful for yourself, the beauty that you possess, the talents that you have. So really your spirituality this week should all be centered on being grateful for who you are, where you're going, what you have around you, and build from there. For health and well-being, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slow and steady step. This is the plan. So whether or not you are suffering from a diagnosis, this is telling you to make the plan to a successful, happy lifestyle. So this would be a beautiful week to make a commitment to yourself on something that you are going to incorporate into your lifestyle that is going to bring you health, that's going to bring you well-being. So it's a lot about, this week is a lot about the inside and thinking things through in all areas of your life. This would be the week where you decide that you are going to start taking walks or join that gym. Start exercising on a regular basis. Changing the patterns of your food, what you eat and what you won't allow into your body anymore. So if you are used to drinking 3 cups of coffee a day, maybe now is when you say, I'm going to have that 1 cup in the morning and that's going to be it. Then we're going to be drinking water, or I'm going to start drinking nutritious shakes for myself, or less meat, more vegetables, more fruit. Everybody is unique in their path forward when it comes to health and well-being. This week, the universe, God, your angels, and your spirit guides are asking you to look at the sure and steady, sustainable path that you can step onto in order to ensure health and well-being. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.